Hey guys, it's Anthony with the Rad Company, and welcome to Wash Wednesday. We're back here in sunny Florida with none other than Adam LZ.
What's up?
And Adam, what kind of car do we got here?
This is an R33 Skyline GTS-T.
All right, dude, so we are the first people to see this car, me and Dane, right?
Yeah, so Tommy actually flew into Texas yesterday, drove the car back, and this is how we received it.
No way.
Yeah, so like this is, I mean,
This
we
is
haven't even cleaned it yet.
This is dirty, and not only are we gonna wash it, we're gonna do a little bit above and beyond, coat the car, get it all cleaned up. You guys are gonna be raffling off this car on your channel, correct?
Correct, yeah, so this will be going on for pretty much the whole month of January, I think ending somewhere around like February 10th, but we're gonna do some pretty cool stuff with it, kind of what I wanted to do originally with my Skyline until I found out that my engine was blown up.
Oh,
so it'll be
fun.
it'll be a pretty simple but really fun like kind of street car build around like 400 horsepower with a lot of like nice parts.
Nice, so I'm gonna like buy like 10 shirts, 15 shirts, 20 shirts, and enter the raffle. It's the plan, guys. I'm gonna win this car. No, I'm just kidding.
It'll be funny.
So the plan for this thing is we're gonna wash this thing up, we're gonna clay it, we're gonna do the whole decon. We are gonna coat this car. So the winner of this car, you're gonna have a coated car. That's pretty nice.
Just to put it out there, the car does have some like chips and stuff and some like fiberglass that needs to be repaired, but we are having all that like repaired and painted and everything, so.
We're focusing on like the core panels today, you know what I mean?
I know, I just don't want like someone to see this video after it comes out and be like, oh, like all those rock chips and everything.
That
like,
happened after?
Those
Like
weren't there before.
They made it look worse. No, we're gonna make sure this gets cleaned up. So with that being the plan, we are gonna pull in somebody else to help me with this thing because as you guys see, we're losing daylight here and we're not trying to make this another 12-hour coating job like his 335i back here. So me and Matt here are gonna get started on this thing, get all the inspection done, as well as the wash and start in on the polishing. So we're gonna touch back with Adam here in a little bit. So let's do this. All right, guys, so first things first, as usual, we're gonna inspect the car. We are literally the first people to see this Skyline here, which is pretty cool. Like literally.
Yeah, I saw it like an hour before you saw it, but still.
Okay, hey man, I'm taking what I can get. So again, we don't really know much about this car. Even Adam says he doesn't know much about the paint on this car. He just literally just pulled it in there and inspected it for the first time. It's a respray, but it's all right. It's just dull. It needs some work. There is some orange peel and there's things like that. Let's just talk about like the main things we need to watch out for. So coming around the paint here, there is some deeper scratches, right? I mean, I don't even have to pull out a light for this. You can see those deeper scratches, a couple different gouges. There is hard water spots on the car. Those are gonna get fixed, of course, with polishing. Here's probably gonna get resprayed, it's all chipped. Same thing with the rear bumper. Adam said this is a great spot to do a test spot on, just to see what we're working with. But on the rear trunk here, a couple scratches, a couple chips, things like that. More or less, some things to stay away from, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Last thing we want is to be taking a polisher over a crack of paint and then just flip the paint off the car. We're gonna say, yep, time to pack up and get the hell out of here, right?
Yeah.
I'm out. We do have some more chips coming along the lower portion here. I mean, this is probably just because tires or wheels that the previous owner had, you can definitely tell they're sticky because they're flicking things up, you know what I mean, kicking things back. So I would show you guys if there's swirls on the car, but because of the orange peel and the contamination is actually masking anything that could show as a swirl here with the skin grip light. So again, can't see a whole lot. The idea is just to add some more clarity to the paint, get it looking shinier and better for the new owner. All right, so this might look familiar to you guys because we used this same exact foam cannon setup last year on Adam's 335i. Now this is the MTM Hydro Cannon kit, so with the shorty handle as well as the PF22 foam cannon. We got the Krenzla over there plugged away, and I'm excited to use this thing, dude. So we have some soap in here. I'm not sure how well it's gonna foam.
It foams pretty good.
He says it foams good. Let's give this a whirl. All right, dude, you weren't kidding. It looks good.
Absolutely.
Foam's good, man.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna rinse this thing off, and once we rinse it, we're just trying to get most of that loose dirt off. Re-foam, then wash, final rinse, then dry. It's a lot, but again, we don't know what this car went through. So I'm gonna rinse this thing off, and then I'm gonna let you foam it the second time.
Absolutely.
Before we dive in with some mitts and sponges. All right, Matt, so all jokes aside, you are actually Adam's detailer.
That I
Like,
am.
he polishes, you coat, you do everything
Everything
here.
you guys do, pretty much.
This is actually how the last person got hired, so who
Really?
knows, man?
Hey,
Let's
foam away.
Let's foam away. Let's get this thing started. So Matt, what has been your favorite car of Adam's so far?
Okay, so my favorite car of all of them, just as in cars, is definitely the S15 now, because that car is like exactly what I would build as a drift car.
It's nice, yeah.
Detailing wise, I think the best car so far is the Skyline, because I brought it back to life and the transformation was crazy.
Well, the job you did on the Evo was good too.
Yeah,
man.
Evo was pretty good. Yeah.
The after pictures of the Evo turned out
Yeah.
good. Like for a white car, guys, white cars typically aren't that glossy. Trust
Yep.
me. Ask me how I know. But the Evo turned out awesome.
Yeah, it was very powdery. Like both the Skyline and the Evo, when they came here from Japan, were very old, very powdery, never been detailed ever.
Yeah.
And I did like a 2 or 3 step and then coated it. It was really, really bad. And now it's like, looks like a brand new paint job.
I mean, we're sitting here, you know, thinking about like how good this is gonna look after we're done with it. You never really know. I mean, you have a good idea. Like I'm one of those guys that bases things off of feeling. So I have a good feeling that this car is gonna turn out good.
The best thing about being a detailer is like, you don't know, you know?
Yeah,
and then
I
you
mean,
shock yourself, it's
but
like, oh.
It truly, sometimes I'm like, holy crap, that turned out way better than expected.
Yep.
That actually happened with Rob Freddy's car. So when I did his blue NSX, I was sitting there thinking like, we're just gonna do a single step on this. I don't know how great it's gonna turn out. We're just gonna see how the pad and the compound work.
Right.
The Honda paint wasn't too soft, but it also wasn't too hard. I mean, it was just that perfect area of correction. I mean, that perfect paint that all of us detailers love to correct, where it's easy to correct and hard to scratch. You know what I'm talking
And
about.
not frustrating, so you don't lose your mind.
Yeah. So you guys are probably wondering right now, you guys are dipping from the same bucket? It's like sharing the same girlfriend.
Jesus.
Is that not the same thing? Okay. Well, we're sharing the same bucket. Guys, it's already a dirty car. We're gonna correct it. It's not gonna get any worse. We don't have to 2-bucket this. I know everybody's sitting there thinking, they're not 2-bucketing it. They're not doing this, they're not doing this. There's a grit guard in here. You know, we're taking some precaution. We're not monsters. So we're gonna get this thing looking better than what it does now. It's just dirty, just trying to get it clean. But what about the wheels, Matt?
They're brand new.
So they're brand new wheels, guys. I know you guys are probably sitting there thinking, why are they cleaning the wheels? Well, we cleaned the tires because we had to clean the tires for the optimum tire coating, but these wheels are literally just installed.
Yeah, the car came with other wheels, and then 2 hours ago we just put these on. So they're
brand new wheels. So we're just rinsing them off. We're gonna dry them up with a nice towel. Don't worry, it's gonna get cleaned up. But everybody's like, what about the wheels, right? You never do the wheels. We do wheels, people. It happens.
We do them in the wrong order.
Yeah, but we do them in the wrong order, apparently. Yeah, you guys know everything. All right, let's get to it. All right, with the car rinsed off, we got a purple towel for purple car. Purple. So this towel should be able to dry this entire car off. It's a twist and shout drying towel. We love this thing. We're gonna get started here, and then we can get to the good stuff. So let's knock this out. Nice, looks good. Oh, God. Holy water spots, Batman. All right, so we got the car washed and dried, and it does look better.
Oh yeah, way better.
I think it looks better.
I've never seen it
Matt.
clean.
General consensus is it does look better. All I see are really a lot of bird dropping etchings, a lot of water spots, things like that, but we're gonna fix that. That's all fixable stuff. We're not too worried about that. What we got here though, is something that Adam was really interested in last year.
Is it for sale now? Because it was prototype last year, right?
Yes, last year, the Optimum Ultra Clay Towel was a prototype, and we had the only one think, in the world. Right?
Dude, you were geeking out about it.
I was geeking out about it. We were all geeking.
It's awesome.
Maybe I was the only one geeking out about it, which makes me feel kind of weird now, but you know, whatever. This towel right here is absolutely awesome. Makes claying a ton easier. We're using Optimum No Rinse as our major clay lube at 128:1. So I like the mist setting because it kind of creates that morning dew effect to where I can see where I've gone with the clay towel.
Yeah. That's so easy. That's not even funny.
Can you see everything being lifted on that rag like you would a clay bar?
Good question. So because this towel is perforated, right, and you have all these what looks like a honeycomb effect, most of the contamination is actually going within those holes.
Which is good.
Which is cool because then what you do is you flip this towel over and you rinse it from the backside and it releases all the contamination. So unlike a clay bar where you have basically major contamination stuck and lodged into a clay surface that you have to remold, don't really have to worry about it with this. So if I've gone over an area, I'll kind of go back over it with my hand again, and I can say, okay, I still see, feel some contamination there. I'll just follow it up with more spray and keep it going. So basically like I'm washing the car again, but with clay, and as needed with a towel, I have basically 4 different sides to work with. So I'll flip the towel as needed, re-hit that area, and I'm doing medium pressure on this, long strokes. You can kind of feel those high spots, those nibs. Other than that, it's pretty clean. Oh God!
You hear that?
Oh God! Yeah. So let's do a quick comparison.
Man.
So we got that. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
you
nice.
can literally hear that.
That's nice.
That's good.
It's getting better though.
Say medium pressure?
I'm using medium pressure. Yeah. So. Like enough to where I feel like I'm doing something, but not light enough to where I feel like I'm actually damaging
honestly,
the paint.
You can't really damage it that hard or bad unless you really try, honestly.
But it feels smooth though, right?
Oh yeah, because like if you go like a regular person with a regular clay bar, it's like you can really mess it up.
Well, because most people with clay, they don't realize how much pressure they're actually putting, and a lot of times people. Adam's stealing more of my gummy bears. There he's going. Keeps eating all of them.
We have to go to the store right now.
Yeah.
10-minute break. We're gonna buy like a whole case.
So what I was trying to say though is that a lot of times on the market there is finer grade clay that comes in all those clay kits.
Right.
But there are some that are actually more of a medium grade clay that will do some damage if you're not polishing it up afterwards. And so a lot of people will clay and not polish afterwards and have marring or have those clay marks where it kind of goes to a abrupt halt and you're like, oh, that didn't feel good. Didn't feel good in the paint, right? So that's why this is nice. All right, so we started in on a test spot on the hood. I know Adam requested that we start on one of the bumpers, but we politely ignored him and started on the hood because we knew it was gonna turn out good. So we've done this first half so far and it looks absolutely amazing for one pass. We used the Rupes hybrid wool pad with the last cut compound and it's absolutely killing it. What do you think, Matt?
It looks awesome, it pops a lot more.
Yeah, the gloss is
one
popping.
pass. One pass looks great so far.
Yeah, one pass so far. We're gonna do another pass, really finish it out. Then we'll do a true 50-50 and bring you guys in. When it comes to polishing, for especially me and Levi, we're not really like a straight crosshatch type of people.
Yeah.
Like it's more of like a scrubbing technique
I kind of
where
study the surface.
Yeah, it's
just
kind of just
I mean?
go. Like you gotta see through the pad and just go. Because if you keep it super mechanical in everything you do, you'll never get it the way you want it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this tape off and we're gonna see what the difference is. Adam, can you see a difference so far?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay, well, he has better eyes than I do. Wow, wow. Yeah,
dude.
Wow, on that back there. That's crazy.
Especially when you look at with the line right on like the light.
Yep. And you thought we were gonna paint the car.
Yeah. Second time in a 335i.
There we go.
You've done some stuff to this car.
Honestly, it's the same stuff. It's just the car
same but different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna go for a quick detour.
We're gonna go get pizza.
We had a pizza run. So they got Hawaiian because they're weirdos. I got pepperoni because I'm a normal human being. It sounds a lot different, like kind of scary, different.
Ready?
Yeah. No way! Dude, no way. Dude, it just feels like it has so much. Oh.
It's got a decent amount of grip.
Oh my God! Holy! Dude, this is so much faster. Like I know you're like, I remember how fast we went last time. This is so much faster. Holy! Dude, nuts. I'm pretty sure all the food and drinks that we just got for the night just are somewhere. Either on the road or maybe they flew through the back of Adam's seat. Wow, my ears no longer plugged either. That was crazy. All right, so we're here with our live studio audience over here. Say hi, everyone. Hello. All right, the pressure's on. So, do I have all the things I normally use to wet sand a headlight? No, we do this on the fly like everything else we do. So I'm gonna try to take a tackle with this and see what I can do. I'm gonna tape everything off. We got the hood popped here. But we're gonna go through, try to finish out with something like 2,500 or 3,000, compound it out, get them looking as good as possible. But the thing is once that factory coating starts to yellow or starts to deteriorate, it's kind of game over from there. In this case, what we're gonna do is we're gonna polish them out, sand them down, polish them out, coat them with the rest of the coating that we're gonna be using on the car. And that way adds some protection. But realistically, if you were to ask me what the best way to protect headlights after polishing would be like a PPF film or like a 2K clear. But in this case, we're gonna make them look better. We're gonna make them look a lot better. Headlights are the one thing on a car that make it or break it. And I think on this car, with everything else that we're doing, gotta bust it out. So what we're looking for here is that slurry. See that? That is the rest of that coating that's starting to fade or starting to yellow, starting to come off. And so the slurry is typically what most people look for when it comes to sanding. That's what they call it. Jason Kilmer, Andy Ward, Chris Larson. It's just one of those things that sanding, it's a good thing when you see that. All right, so we just finished up the passenger headlight, driver headlight. The process, because I know a lot of people are probably wondering what did I do on the wet sanding. I didn't talk about what grit I used. We did 1,500, followed with 2,000, followed with 2,500, and we polished everything out with the last cut using a Rupes wool pad and then a Rupes yellow pad. So let's just wipe this down and see what it looks like. But like I was saying before, headlights, that's like, you know, that's like the #1 thing that can age a car. And yeah.
That looks good.
Dude, that looks awesome.
Is this R34? I can't tell.
New front.
Yeah,
God.
dude, that looks really good. So we finished up with this. We still have to knock out the front bumper, a bunch of other parts on the car. We got to keep ripping at it, but yeah, keep you guys updated. Here we are again, detailing side by side, which is awesome.
Sure.
I wouldn't be able to do this without Matt, by the way. I just want to point that out. If he wasn't here, he wasn't helping me throw down on this, then this wouldn't be possible.
I'm
You guys
happy to
wouldn't be
be
watching
here.
this video. So tell me what you've done.
I just finished the two-step process on this trunk and wing here, and the last step I just looked at, it was already amazing. So I'm gonna wipe it off right now and see the difference again. So this paint is okay. Yeah, it's really shocking me because like you should have seen it before. I mean, you guys obviously saw it before.
Yeah,
but,
I
like,
saw it before.
In
but
person, it's a different story. Now this looks like almost like brand new paint, and that makes me happy. So.
Yeah.
That
Dude,
looks unreal, man. I'm literally shook at how good this looks.
No,
right
I
now.
do. I'm pumped. So you like the last cut then?
Oh, the last cut's it's a
turned
game
him-
changer, honestly.
Yeah. He's joined our cult.
No.
He's drank the Kool-Aid, and he's joined the team.
I got the.
Yeah,
I'm addicted already.
Yeah, he's addicted. So while he's finishing that, I still have to knock out the rest of the roof here. The driver's side fender, not the passenger side fender. I mean, we're in Japan, right? No? All right. I'm gonna knock out the rest of these doors. And after that, guys, we should be able to move on to the really fun stuff, the coating stuff, because we still have to coat these tires and we still have to coat this car. However, we need to knock out this glass. Maybe we'll have Dane behind the camera here clean the glasses. That's his favorite thing to do, right, Dane? Oh, all right, well, we tried. So, all right, let's get back to it. All right, Matt, so this is the part he's been asking about, guys. Literally this entire detail. He's like, when are we doing the tires? Is that your favorite part?
It's my favorite part. It's like the last step and just like the big pop, you know.
It's like the cherry on top.
Exactly.
Right? You go through a lot of them. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of tires around here. So Optimum tire coating, and a lot of people are curious about this product. This is the real deal. This stuff's awesome. So far, we've done our own testing at TRC. We put it on Morgan's car, and it's been holding up great. It's been weeks, and it looks exactly like the day we put it on. It's pretty impressive. So basically, this is going to give you, I would say, 6 months of protection on your tires.
That's unheard of, honestly.
I mean, which is
that's
pretty
nuts.
crazy, and especially at the price point it comes in and how easy it is to apply. You guys are going to see how easy it is. But these tires right here have been cleaned and scrubbed with Power Clean and a tire brush.
Also brand new, too.
Yeah, they're brand new, and we scuffed them up because we want them as clean as possible, remove all the oils because we want this to stick, right? It's like kind of the same thing with like paint prep on paint for a coating. You gotta do that with the tires, with Power Clean. You gotta get them set up, otherwise this stuff isn't going to last. So what we're gonna do, pop this little cap open. You can already see it's kind of blue inside here. It does smell good. It smells like bubble gum, but I don't recommend snorting this. It's
don't do that.
Don't do that. So give it a couple lines here. You don't wanna put too much. I'm putting a small to medium amount. Like a little goes a long way. I mean, really, that's even a little more than what we actually need. So we'll come down here. You'll see it on the applicator. And watch this, it's gonna turn blue. Did I lie? It turns blue. Your tires won't be blue, your tires are gonna be black, but shows you where you've gone and where you need to go. So what I like to do is just really scrub it in, get it to where if you have grooves, you wanna go along those grooves to where it really sits in properly. So kind of get up in there like that. You can go side to side, up and down, left to right. Now, if you do have the spray gun, this stuff's amazing. Super easy. Literally put into a gun, shoot it with air, and yeah, it's one and done. Okay. Now, if you're putting on an applicator, you do have to take a little bit more time, you have to finesse it, but it's gonna come out awesome. Now, it is okay if you hit the wheel, right? People are worried, what if I hit my wheel? It's okay, it wipes right off. This tire coating is meant to stick to tires. It's not meant to stick to rubber trim, it's not meant to stick to paint. It's a different substrate, so it will not stick to anything else. Right. It's meant for just rubber.
You're basically applying, a tire shine, but not a tire shine. It's coating. It's the same exact process.
Yep, same process, except the prep is the most important part of any coating. The prep is the most important part, so you have to prep it. You can't just have a dirty tire and expect this to stick. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let this sit here. Typically, you wanna wait 15 minutes or so until it dries. You can add another layer if you want like a deeper, darker look. It's up to you. I kind of like that nice satin to mild shine, not too crazy. I don't want to blind myself looking at these tires. So, you want to give it a try?
Sure.
All right. All right. So it's the moment we've all been waiting for.
I have.
Have you guys been waiting for this too? Just Matt? Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna use Optimum Paint Prep to get the paint all cleaned up before we coat the car with Optimum Gloss Coat. So we do need this in order for that coating to help with the self-leveling and of course to help with the longevity of the coating as well to clean out the pores of the paint. So we're gonna spray down the trim, the paint, everything that we polished out, even the headlights here, we're gonna gloss coat those. We need some protection on those. So let's go ahead and start spraying and get wiping.
Let's do it.
Sounds weird. All right, let's do it. All right, Matt, so I don't want to toot our own horn here, but this looks pretty awesome.
You can toot the horn, bro. This thing looks amazing.
Dane, what do you think?
That's amazing.
All right, Dane agrees. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
That's
crazy
guys,
transformation.
It's a huge transformation.
Just look past the rock chips and stuff. Just look at what it actually looks like. It's so much better.
I know, and but that's the thing though. It's just gonna look better from here.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna gloss coat it. So hopefully the new owner of this car, whoever wins this giveaway car, will take good care of it as well. Hit us up. I think we know some people that sell some stuff to maintain and make your car look good. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on this. Matt, you wanna follow me with a towel while I apply this?
Yep.
All right, let's get at it. So you guys are probably thinking right now, are you guys really gonna coat the rear bumper? Have you seen the rear of this? Have you seen this?
I'm gonna let you do it.
Yeah. So I understand that people might think, wow, what a waste, right? Because it's gonna get resprayed. Adam's gonna
there's no
respray
point.
it. He already told us. But for posterity, I gotta do it.
Are you gonna do it?
It's
Really?
like an OCD thing. I can't just not do it. So I'm just gonna do it, hit the rear bumper really quick. Everything else has been hit. So let's coat these rock chips and bead make these wheels. Yeah, dude. It looks good.
Yeah.
We did a good job.
Major
High five.
change.
So this car is coated, it's protected, tire coating's on. I don't think there's anything more we could do. I mean, really.
Literally nothing.
Yeah, huge transformation, guys. I'm pretty stoked on it. You wanna grab Adam, see what he says? All right, guys, so we just finished up with the Skyline GTS, and it looks absolutely awesome. We coated it, coated the tires, cleaned up the wheels with bead maker, cleaned up the windows. This car, I mean, in terms of transformation,
It's crazy.
dude, it looks good. I mean, if you guys saw what it looked like beforehand with the before shots, if you haven't checked those out, go back in the video and look at those because it's a huge difference.
The front of this car looks crazy.
It looks brand new, honestly.
I wouldn't say brand
No,
new.
it looks-
I mean,
no, it looks brand new.
that's quite the compliment,
No, it
Matt.
looks
but
brand
The
new.
headlights look brand new.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
No,
okay,
that's what I
man.
meant.
Well, we could all agree on the headlights
That's what I'm
there.
saying.
Adam, thanks for
Dude, thank you.
Thanks for dude.
Come to my town and clean my cars. It
Hey,
doesn't get much better than that.
We're gonna start charging him eventually, obviously, right? Check out Adam's channel, Adam LZ. If you haven't seen Matt's channel, check out Matt's channel. Matt, what is it?
Just my name, Matt Shulman.
Matt Shulman. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, stay tuned for more videos, more Wash Wednesdays, right here, the Rad Company YouTube channel. See ya. Matt, are you more of a folder or a scruncher?
Depends on the angle.
I know exactly what you're saying. Say no more.